So this was a very competitive call under the ICT program from the European Commission. The call number was ICT 39, and it was on the cooperation between EU-ASEAN. So basically the partners, they were able to choose a topic that was of interest within ICT, what is relevant to enhance the cooperation between EU and ASEAN. So SPI, we put together a consortium with the different European partners, including countries like Spain, France, Italy, Greece, Bulgaria, Finland, and also different ASEAN countries, including Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia. And we decided to focus on cybersecurity because we believe cybersecurity is really a hot topic and that is needed to enhance the cooperation between EU and ASEAN.
The YAKSHA project has three specific aims that we want to achieve. The first one is to enhance the cooperation between EU and ASEAN because there are a lot of countries within ASEAN which are under as considered low and middle income countries. The idea is to provide the EU know-how to ASEAN. The first thing is that. The second thing that we want to do is we want to build a cybersecurity solution, a skill set that will allow people from ASEAN to leverage on the knowledge that we already attained. The last thing that we want to attain with YAKSHA is to understand how this cooperation that has already been started in a policy level to go along with both the technical people who are working on actually cybersecurity. That is to translate what has been discussed on a policy level to bring it to an expertise level.
We have this EU-ASEAN dialogue, and the European Union has been a dialogue partner of Singapore, of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, since 1977. So last year we celebrated 40 years of our dialogue, and this year Singapore takes over the chair of ASEAN 2018. So because the European Union has been strengthening its efforts to increase its presence in Southeast Asia. So this year, as Singapore takes over the chair of ASEAN, I think there's also a lot of expectation for us to raise the level of cooperation between EU and ASEAN. One of our priorities is in e-commerce, to create an e-commerce platform which is secure, and hence cybersecurity is one area that we are really focusing on. And it's also the reason why Singapore also has launched a cybersecurity program with a funding of $10 million to help build capacities in ASEAN member states. Because as you see from the table that Nisham presented on the global cybersecurity index, there's a big difference between the ASEAN member states, and if you want the e-commerce, you want the trust for that e-commerce to flourish, I think cybersecurity is an important area.
The University of Porto is hosting this conference on cybersecurity because we are very much concerned and very much involved in the links with the industry. As a matter of fact, the conference is organized by SPI, Sociedade Portuguesa de Inovação, but we want to foster this relationship that we have with our partners. This project involves organizations from many countries in Europe, as well as from a number of countries in Far East. And they are important for the University of Porto because they help us in transferring our knowledge to society, in valuing and valorizing this knowledge, and we are very much involved both with the industry and especially with these countries in Far East and in Europe. This is one more opportunity to accomplish our third mission, and that's why we have the pleasure to host this conference.